How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Emnix Plays Path of Exile Ancestor League. We are currently... I played a little bit off stream. I did a little bit of the Act 9 stuff. Last episode, I think we completed Act 8. I also did some of the side missions. Unfortunately, I haven't had time to do any recordings. It's been so busy. But we are now in Act 9. I think today's the night we get to maps, actually. I'm pretty sure today's the night, so I'm actually really excited for that. In terms of my character, I haven't made too many significant upgrades. I bought a Heat Shiver just for extra damage. Basically, this helmet gives you gain 1% of cold damage as extra fire damage per 1% chill effect on enemy. And then the big one is gain 100% of cold damage as extra fire damage against frozen enemies. So anytime they are frozen, we end up applying just like a whole bunch of fire damage as extra cold damage. And it's actually, you know, I'm not sure how often I'm actually freezing them, but it should be quite significant. And I don't remember, but did I do the lab on stream, off stream? I actually don't remember anymore, but we picked up our second set of ascendancy points. It gives us area effect, damage, and maximum power charge, and we also gain a power charge after spending 200 mana, which we actually spend pretty quickly. We go like, look, we're already at four power charges, and part of it is like we have, what was it, like percentage chance to get power charges on kill. But yeah, overall we're getting charges very, very quickly, and the 200 mana thing is basically just more useful for bosses. But like I've been saying, you know, I've been kind of busy. It just with my daughter, man. She's the cutest thing, but it's also sad because she's sick right now with what I assume is a stomach virus, because she's been pooping. She's been pooping a lot, and this girl, she just won't leave us alone, man. Like, she would wake up at like 4 a.m. with basically diarrhea, and it's so sad, man. And so we're not sleeping. We're just kind of constantly changing this girl. It's, you know, my daughter, honestly, she's the greatest thing that's happened to me in my life. I can definitively say that, but I've never been this tired in my life either. I never had a situation where at 10 o'clock I'm like, you know what, I could be playing games, I'm gonna call it, I'm just gonna go to bed. That's never really happened to me before. And these days it's just, I'm not beat down per se, but I'm just tired. I just, you know, if I had to choose between playing PoE and going to bed, well, the reality, what happens is I end up playing PoE in bed until I pass out on my Steam Deck. But typically I'd like to play on my PC, get a couple recordings done as well. You know, that would be pretty nice. But unfortunately these days it's just, you know, I'll play a little bit on the Steam Deck and then fall asleep. And this is basically how I'm in Act 9 at this point. You know, there are a few episodes that I've recorded. There were those few episodes that I recorded that was on mute, which kind of sucked too. So unfortunately we don't have too many actual episodes out, but a lot of it's basically me just forcing myself, willing myself to get to this point, because PoE is lots of fun, super fun. It's like the highlight of my evening. But at the same time, there's like this TikTok meme where it's like, you know, what happens when you're age 30 as a gamer, and essentially it's like, you know, you have all the, well, you don't have all the money in the world, but you have this great setup in your basement. You got a little man cave, you have some space to play in. You're like, you set up the candles, you like put down the controller, you grab yourself a beer, you do all this stuff, and then after 30 minutes of prepping, you sit down at the computer, you turn on your PS5, your PC, or your game or whatever, and then you immediately you just knock out and fall asleep. That's my life in a nutshell right now. So, you know, it is what it is, but I wish I had more time. I wish I had more time to actually sit down and play. A lot of it is just spent being tired and going, I could play, but I could also just lie here in bed and not do anything, which is what happens more often than not. But hey, you know what I will say, and I think I mentioned this before, but it's like, I say this all the time, right? Every time there's a new league, I'm like, I think this is the best league yet. But this time, I think this is the best league in a while. Like, there have been some good leagues. Is this the best league? I don't know, actually. Maybe not. But there's some good stuff about this league. Sanctum is back. I'm super excited to play it. And the Ancestor stuff, despite the fact that it's actually not crazy rewarding, for whatever reason, it keeps making me want to play more of it. So I've actually been playing a lot of the Ancestor tournaments. I've been playing a lot of heists as well. I don't know why. For some reason, maybe it's just short enough of a content that it's like bite-sized content. You know, you just open some doors, grab some loot, come out, take a break, do some more, right? Like I've been running a lot of heists just because it doesn't force me to do a lot at once. And it's actually been a lot of fun. So I've been enjoying heist this league, even though normally I wouldn't call myself a heist enjoyer. In fact, I would almost say I'm a bit of a heist hater. For a very long time, the heist was just not my thing. But these days, it's like, yeah, like if I have 5 minutes, I'll just go run a quick heist, and then and it scratches the itch. Is that crazy? Is that crazy to say? I run like 1 or 2 heists and it scratches the PoE itch. I'm like, okay, like I've been wanting to play, but I only have 10 minutes or whatever. Let me just play a little bit of heist and then call it a night. Like that's what's been happening. So I have a friend who's currently on vacation until I want to say Saturday. And he's just been itching to play Path of Exile. So what he did was, over last weekend when the league first came out, on you know, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, he played the crap out of the game and got himself into maps. And then he was talking to me. He's like, "Oh man, I'm gonna be so far behind. You know, by the time I'm back, you're gonna be so far ahead of me. You gotta carry me. You gotta carry me to red maps." And he messaged me today. Today's Wednesday. And he's like, "So how far into maps are you blasting?" Yes. I'm sitting here just going, "You have no idea, buddy. I have gotten, wait for it, nowhere." I'm still in Act 9, you know, having a great time, by the way. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm having a fantastic time. I wish I could play more. I absolutely wish I could play more. This is actually the time where I can start upgrading some of my gear, huh? Like, I could realistically start looking at just upgrading out of some of this stuff.
Bye.
And the reason I'm saying that is, before, getting a 4-link was a real problem. Because we were just so low on currency. 4 links are hard to get. But now I have a lot of jeweler orbs. A couple of fusing orbs. You know, 17 fusing orbs. Not too many. But it's fine. And this is enough for me to at least use the crafting bench, which I personally think is the better way of getting a 4-link, just because you don't risk overspending. And yeah, like, this is just a straight upgrade, right? We get more evasion, more energy shield, we lose dexterity, we get slightly more life, we get more resistances, we get more mana. Green, 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 blue. Okay, that must be my wife messaging, by the way. Green, 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 blue. Hello? Okay, it shouldn't have been so hard. Okay, yeah, this is just an upgrade, and I think I can actually craft a little bit more onto it, right? Let's see what my stats turn into when I do this, though. Okay, resistances are awesome. Wow, I have good resistances. I don't have enough enough dexterity. Well, I guess that was gonna be a common problem, just because dex is a stat that I just don't have much of. Okay. So what this is telling me is I probably need to get Dex on the tree somehow. Right? So I have Dex here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can get a little bit of Dex here, and it would save 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points there. I could get Dex through over here, that big node. I mean, obviously there's a lot of dexterity here, but I have no intention of pathing down there. Okay. I might need to just get some dexterity on gear, but for now this will do. A lot of these gems are just gonna have trouble leveling up as we go higher, I think. Definitely need to get some dexterity onto my gear. Let's get back to, oh my god. Let's get back to town before I lose my portal. Did I lose my portal? Okay, thank god. I thought I was gonna lose it. Okay. And then, so what happens here is we have a little bit more life, 2400, more mana. I'm at 200 mana. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's keep going.
When I'm ready and not before.
And I have a bunch of purchases that I still need to make as we get later into maps. But the thing is, a lot of the purchases I want to make, they're damage related. And I do see a problem where it's like, okay, everything I'm doing is damage related. Where are my defenses gonna come from? You know? So, again, like, last time we did a test run, defenses were starting to look kinda bad by the time I got to the end. Now, right now, things are only looking okay because I actually leveled past the content. Like, I'm level 72, this area is level 64. Like, I'm just super over leveled, that's all. But you can still tell, like, Shavron, she's dealing so much damage to me. Overall, I think I just don't have enough HP. Immunity chill, immunity to freeze. It's not very interesting. I'm already immune to chill and freeze. This could be okay. That could be okay. We can try that in a bit. There's still definitely a lot I want to do with this character. And obviously a lot of it has to do with when we get into maps. I still gotta get my third ascendancy. There's just a lot. I haven't even touched the surface. Honestly, I'm excited to do some late game stuff. I'm ready. I'm ready to do some maps. I'm ready to farm a little bit. I still haven't decided what exactly I want to do for my Atlas strategy, which is our late game farming strategy. So that's still something I gotta figure out. Alright. Okay, pretty easy. There we go. Let's get into the boss fight. This could be a good shield. No. I'm ready to upgrade this shield too. Although this is pretty decent. Life, resistances, chance to avoid elemental ailments. Although the only elemental ailment that really gets me at this point is burning. Because I have immunity to freeze, and I have immunity to shock. How exactly? I have Arctic armor, which is a buff that gives me physical damage reduction as well as fire damage reduction when I'm standing still. And also Arctic armor gives me immunity to cold or to freeze. And I also have Tempest Shield, which gives me spell block. and that thing gives me immunity to shock. So really the only elemental ailment that can get me right now is burning. And I guess chill? I can be chilled. But that doesn't bother me too much.
Too much clutter.
Okay. So Act 9 completed. We're going to Act 10. Act 10 should be the shorter act. But we should be able to get through this pretty quickly. Like I said, I think this is the episode where we actually get into maps. And I don't expect us to have too much trouble with it. You know, damage-wise, things are really good. Defensive-wise, you know, I could see us getting a little bit more maybe. Oh man, this thing's good too, but this is pure energy shield. I think at this point, I'm chasing armor. Ooh, this is pretty good. Just a lot of mana regen. Do I need that? How much is it? No.
For freedom.
Hold on, my sound is all messed up. There we go.
It is goodbye.
Oh well, Exile.
Wait.
I've heard the people here talking about you. Now, if you're going into
So this is... Okay, so this is Sanctum. Travel to the Ossuaries to search for the Mortinomicon, a text containing everything the Templars knew about immortality. Okay, so that is the Sanctum stuff, which we will deal with once we get there. Gain wind charge when you're hit by an enemy. I don't need that. Reduce charges per use. Immunity to hinder or maim. No. Is there anything useful for life flasks? This is not bad. Reduce amount recovered, instant recovery, remove curses. I could drop the Jade Flask. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna run 2 flasks though. I'll do this. I'll run an instant flask. I don't know if that's gonna be good. Just because the instant flask heals so little, and I'm not typically used to spamming instant flasks. Definitely I would have to get used to that.
When I'm ready, and not before.
I'm thinking at some point we might need to insert some real defensive, like big defensive auras. And you might be thinking like, Emnix, you already got Arctic armor, you got Tempest shield, that's a lot already. And while that might be true, I don't think it's enough for this character, just because damage is fine. Like clearly, like I'm inserting defensive stuff because I don't need the damage right now. I guess I just need more HP actually. I'm looking at it right now, just HP is way too low for Act 10. 2400? Okay. Hillock to fortification. I don't even know what that does. Hillock at fortification gives armor quality. Sure. So, if you don't know what to do with Betrayal, and I think I mentioned this before, Betrayal is such a weird mechanic that, like, just me explaining it in like a minute just doesn't do it any justice. I feel like for Betrayal, you just gotta kind of build as many relationships as you can. So like, instead of interrogating them, sending them to prison all the time, you keep them around and then create as many rivals between like each of the Betrayal members. And like there is some nuance to where you put them in terms of safe houses. You know, do they go to research? Do they go to interrogation or intervention? Do they go to transportation? Do they go to fortification? And depending on which one they're at, they give different rewards. But overall, I would say just it's important to make sure like as many of them as are level 3 as you can, first of all. And also as many of them have relationships built in general. And that in itself, you know, should at least give you some set of rewards. But I guess the real reward's actually getting them to level 3 and then interrogating them. Like, at least get them to level 3 and then interrogate them. So you can get to the masters easier, you know? Like, if you don't know what you're doing at all, maybe that's the way? I would say in general, though, for Betrayal, you might need to do some research on what actually generates the most profit. Because I think Betrayal is one of those leagues where it's just, like, super confusing. Oh, what's going on? It got, like, super tanky all of a sudden. And I'm poisoned too. Ooh, you know, remove poison on my flask would be really good. Because I don't really have anything for damage over time. Like, I don't even have life regen. Look at that. Okay, who's messaging me? Oh, I see. My friends have requested for Dota. And given my limited time to play, this is actually one of the few times where I'm like, you know what, I don't think I'm gonna play with my friends. Which is weird, because typically games are more fun when you play with friends. But in this case, I'm like, I just want to play Path of Exile, dude. I just want to play some PoE. Let's get into maps. It's gonna be great. I should go home. I actually should go back to town and sell. Let's take a look at this build. Immortal Flesh, a lot of life. You lose elemental resistances. Okay. You take less damage. Increase... Yeah. Oh my god. This is actually decent. How much... I have enough resistance to support this, right? I have enough resistance for this. And this will actually give me some regen. I don't know, man. Maybe I can run Immortal Flesh for a bit. This is starting to become a wacky build, man. This is... You're not gonna find this in any build guide. This is literally us just randomly equipping stuff off the cuff in the hopes that it'll work. But this might actually help my character because it gives me 300 life regen. Dude, that's 10% of my life per second. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Wait, they're not even getting through my energy shield right now. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, dude. This regen's so good. I just have to make sure my resistances are topped off, but... Oh, dude, this feels so much better all of a sudden. I never thought Immortal Flesh would be the thing that... You know... that makes my build better. It's never something that I actually equip. It feels like such a weird item to equip. You know, typically you would use it for like rage builds, maybe? Like the stuff that degens you like crazy. Just putting it on like purely for life and for life regen. It's weird, but this is everything I need. It has mana regen. Like I have bad mana sustain right now. Not anymore. And then for life regen, I only have 2400 life, 300 life regen per second. Dude, that's insane. I went from 0 to 300. 340 or something, right? 334.
If you don't ever give up.
It's so good. Okay, another flask. I suppose I could drop my mana flask now and run Onslaught.
Now that you have...
It felt really good when I had that rare or that unique helmet that gave me Onslaught. Again, Onslaught 20% attack speed, 20% cast speed, 20% movement speed. It felt really good. But now, you know, Now that I've dropped it, holy crap, there's all this stuff in the guild stash. Who's been doing this? A whole bunch of garbage though. Yeah, but maybe I should do this just so I can have some onslaught. Armor during effect? Can I get cast speed? Reduce charges used. Spell leech? That's okay. Okay, spell leech, critical strike chance, and then this one I'll get remove poison. I actually think that's the way. Remove poison. Remove burning. Remove burning's okay too. Immunity to bleeding. Increased life recovered. Remove from mana when used. Yeah, something like this. Immunity for poison. And then I can still get caught by bleeding.
Fine day for
Then
exploring.
remember, humanity needs us.
Bleeding and
Fair winds and calm
poison can
seas.
still get me, but I have some nodes on the tree, so I have 10% chance to avoid poison, 20 bleeding, so I can get this thing too. I can get the whole cluster really, but I can get this one node. That'll give me 30, 40, 50, 60% chance to avoid bleeding and poison. And that might be enough. And then burning would be the only thing that would be scary. Hopefully there's nothing that'll burn me too hard though. Okay, ossuary. Oh, I don't need this anymore. Actually, I might need that. Let me go unveil it later. So we are gonna
When I'm ready and not before.
go to Chamber of Innocence. I guess that'll be the first set of actions we need to take. Okay. I have been doing some delves as well, so actually getting a little bit of soul fight. It tickles my fancy. I won't lie. I'm totally down for it. Dude, so many of the league mechanics. And honestly, if you were to like scour Reddit, you know, there's a lot of people who are saying, actually, this league, you know, initially people were saying, oh, stale meta, game is bad, game is hard, game isn't fun, people are gonna quit. But now that that talk has died down a little bit, you know, I think the overall sentiment is just like, you know, the base game of Path of Exile, it's in a good spot right now. Like, it just feels good to play. And being able to pick and choose what to play in the late game feels great as well. It makes it even better, right? Like, the Atlas is just... the Atlas passive tree, it makes endgame just in like... it's like one of the best states of it's ever been. Endgame is so fun right now. Just the base game. I've never been in a position where it's like, I want to play Heist, I want to play Delve, I want to play this league's league mechanic, I want to play the Sanctum. I'm just like looking forward to playing all of those things. You know, normally I'm just like, there are some things that I just don't really like. I really am only interested in the league mechanic, and everything else I'm just kind of meh about it. This league, I don't know what it is. It's just like I want to play all of those things. Maybe it's been a while since I played PoE, but everything just feels great.
When I'm ready and not before.
More maps.
I need more mana.
Another good find.
Okay. Here's another level. We're leveling up like crazy too. The damage is looking so good. Overall, I'm glad we're playing this character. It's always fun to play like a cold build. Everything just gets frozen, you know? Okay, what was I looking at? I was getting more cast speed and critical strike chance. Sure, let's do that. I don't know if those are necessarily the most optimal nodes, but it just feels kind of bad to not have cast speed. Like now that I dropped Onslaught, it just feels really bad. Holy crap, by the way, look at all the quests on this side. What is this? I should turn that off. I never actually noticed it. Maybe because I didn't have that many before. But all of a sudden, there's all these quests that need to be done. Ow. Okay. Okay, I need to look into automating my flask soon. I think I'm tired of pressing 2, 3, 4, 5 all the time. I'm not used to it anymore because I've been playing on the controller so much. I actually am not used to pressing the flasks. It feels weird.
And not before.
Okay. Okay, there's Innocence. Dude, the damage is looking so good. And I think we're critting a lot too, because like a lot of these guys are, every time there's that ice effect, it means they've been frozen. That means they're taking a lot of damage right now, you know? Okay, so what we want to do is we want to throw a bunch of frost bolts and just cast Ice Nova like crazy. Bunch of frost bolts, Ice Nova like crazy. There we go.
Too much clutter.
Let's drag this. There we go. That's fine. Okay. What are we at? 34 minutes? It's only been 30 minutes, really? This is, in this situation, I actually felt longer. I think I still want to go with... Actually, this thing's evasion, right? Maybe more reds? I know I just changed my chest armor, but you never know. You could get an upgrade there. Unfortunately, we did not. Helmet, basically it's never getting touched. Ooh, these boots though. These boots are interesting. What's on it? T1 life. Suppression. Oh, I lose so much resistance though. Oh yeah, I lose so much. I get slightly more life. I lose energy shield. I don't know. Maybe it's not worth it. These boots are just too good.
Go.
Good day.
May human.
Who can sell you? Man, where's June? I need to talk to June. Let's go to my hideout real quick. I need to unveil this item.
Hello.
I guess strength and dex. Alright. We got this. Okay, there's a bunch of side quests that I may as well do. I may as well do it. So Ossuary will go there, and we will... This will help with 2 quests. There's the Elixir of Allure. There's 3 quests. Wow, there's the trial that we need to do here. And then there's also unlocking Sanctum. It's interesting that this is the place to unlock it, but I guess they sort of built a story around it. Man. What happens if I switch my MTX? It's Gloom right now? Let's switch it to Celestial. This is like my flashiest MTX. How often are they getting crit? Oh, they're getting crit a lot. Look at that. Look at that. What's my crit chance? 29? 30%? My crit strike multi is actually super low too. We could actually boost that up. We can boost those numbers up by quite a bit. Sorry, that's my Steam. Okay, if you've tabbed out to look who's messaging on Steam, it's me. It's me. Don't worry about it. Oh man. Dude, this build is looking good. This build is looking nice. Okay. So there's still the Trial of Ascendancy, and there's also this thing in the middle, whatever that is. Yeah, this would be the Sanctum. The Mortonomicon Exitio Immortalis. Okay. Some Latin written on it. Don't understand what it means. Alright, where's the trial? It should be here too. And that would be the last trial, in which case that would allow me to do my 3rd Ascendancy whenever, really. Preferably before the end of this act boss, I think. Oh yeah, no wonder my resistances look so good. We're about to lose like 30%. Okay, that kind of explains it. We're about to lose 30% to all resistances. Okay, where's the trial? Is it not here?
When I'm ready and not before.
Hmm? Oh, over here. Alright, we're grabbing levers. Unfortunately, I don't have a good movement skill. So I'm gonna be really slow at this. Okay. Oh, somehow managed to dodge all the darts though. Oh! Oh!
Emperor must know precisely.
Alright, that's everything we need in ossuary. Let's talk to Divinia. Divina? Divine. Divine power! Divinia. Okay.
Are you with this boy?
Okay, so I can visit the Forbidden Sanctum.
This, do you see that altar? It is capable.
Okay. The altar. Relic altar. No. Oh, there we go. Resolve when you kill a boss, maximum resolve. Alright.
I can see the enemy. May you return with ancient artifacts.
Confirm. Wait, I can run Sanctum right now? You're giving me a free run? Oh. Okay, dude. Let's do this later. Let's finish. Hold on. Let's finish. Wait, how did I end up in Fellshine Ruins? What act is this? Where am I? This is Act 7. What the heck? What the heck? Where the hell am I? Okay. Let's finish Act 10. There's still a lot to do. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Okay, yes, I can talk to you and visit the Sanctum. You're gonna give me respect points. Okay.
Greetings.
Oh, +1 to all cold spell skill gems. 39 cold damage. Is there open prefix? There's an open prefix. Okay. 13. Is this more damage? It has to be. It's not more damage? What's with this wand, man? Cast speed, crit multi. It just has so much damage on it. But I don't understand why. I guess it's the cast speed. Let's use Frostbolt as my gauge. Yeah, cast. I guess it's cast speed. That's the only reasonable explanation. I mean, crit multi goes up too, but you would think that this would be better. I guess not. Yeah, and it had flat damage too. What if I craft flat damage on this? I know it's not much, but now I'm just like so curious. I cannot craft spell damage, right? Yeah, flat damage to spells. So like, I don't know, like something like this. Is this better? No, not by a long shot. Dude, this wand is goated. I've had this wand for a while now. This is an item level 49 wand, and I cannot, for the life of me, find a better wand. It can't get a weapon upgrade. Not that I'm complaining. Honestly. I just have a great wand. Okay, so now I could go fight Kotava. That is an option. But let's go finish our side quests, actually. Finish our side quests. Okay, am I gonna get through this at this episode then? I don't know.
I'm ready and not before.
But this is probably important. Finish our side quest for skill points. And then finish the lab. So that I could get my 3rd ascendancy point. And I think that one's gonna be Profane Bloom. I could get the one that makes everything freeze. That one's pretty decent too, but Profane Bloom is just too good. Like, if you don't get Profane Bloom, why go Occultist, right? Frigid Weight cannot be chilled, cannot be frozen, more damage. Every 4 seconds, 50% chance to freeze nearby non-frozen enemies. I don't know, man. No, it's not here. What am I doing? I think I get the side quest done. I definitely get the lab done. So I guess that's what I'm doing this episode. I'm gonna try and finish everything this episode. I mean, I have 15 to 20 minutes. Is that enough for lab, 2 side quests, and then Katava? Maybe. If I just kind of hurry it up a little bit. Okay, Alva I'm gonna skip. I don't think Alva's actually really worth doing unless you have the Atlas tree points. So I'm gonna go ahead and give that a skip. Abyss, I'll say yes to. Just in the hopes of getting like a dope belt. Why would I care about a belt though? I'm using Immortal Flesh. I don't think I'm replacing it anytime soon. So like, why do I care? Okay, well, I don't think we're getting the belt. In fact, where's the thing? Oh, this was the thing. I clicked it already? I guess the abyss is done. Didn't even realize. Okay, so fractured mods. Nothing good there.
When I'm ready and not before.
Okay, here it is. Teardrop. Back to town. God, but it takes so long to get back to town. Alright.
Exile.
Oh, I don't get a passive point from this? Ew.
Time and tide.
I was so mistaken. Well, let's still finish all our quests. So, Reliquary. We can get out from here. And then control blocks is always on the left side over here, so... Okay. Well, things are just getting popped by Frostbolt. I don't even need Ice Nova. How much is Frostbolt doing? 25k DPS? Maybe I just throw Frostbolts everywhere. That's one way to go faster. Ooh, Corrupted Zone. I do want to do that, because I'm still looking for Evolve Ice Nova. Ice Nova? Nope. Still a rip.
When I'm ready and not before.
I think I can drop this golem at this point. I'm looking at it, and this golem basically just dies all the time. I can free up one blue gem. Yeah, I can free up one blue gem socket and maybe use it for something. I don't know what. Okay, just fill the screen with frostbolts. I'm just gonna sit in this corner right here. Fill the screen. Okay, and wait for the boss to come back. Where is he? Where is he? Oh. And then Ice Nova. Ice Nova! There we go. Easy peasy, man. Okay. So that is all of our quests. Sweet. Skill point. That's exactly what I was looking for. I actually didn't know which quest gave me skill points, so I did waste a little bit of time there. I ended up doing a couple side quests that just weren't necessary. But now I can go do my lab. Okay, with my point, I'm gonna use it for cast speed, spell damage, or crit strike. And then we're going to the Aspirant's Plaza, and we're gonna do the third lab. Merciless. Hopefully we don't die to Azaro. There is a chance because my defenses are so bad. Hopefully that doesn't happen though. Okay. Oh, it's golden key, golden door time. Okay. We gotta go look for a golden key in another area then, I'm assuming. Ooh, I should have turned on the Pantheon where I take less damage over time. I'm actually super bad with the traps right now. This character is just like not good for it.
When I'm ready and not before.
Okay, hopefully it'll be fine. Here's the golden key. Just gotta dodge this stuff. Okay, play carefully. It's fine. There we go. There we go.
Where there's a golden key, there must be a golden door.
Who's messaging? That was my wife. Hold on. We're talking meal plans for our daughter. Like, basically at this point, my life just revolves around my daughter. What should she eat tomorrow? When should we wake up?
Is the most liberating of metals.
Alright. Okay, so she's having, what's she having today? She's having porridge tomorrow because she has an upset stomach. She's having some banana. We're giving her the brat diet. Do you guys know what the brat diet is? Banana, rice, applesauce, toast. Apparently that's the diet you're supposed to have when you have like diarrhea and crap. I mean, it sounds like a very bland kind of meal, but I guess that's what you need. So yeah. So tomorrow I just need to make a little bit of rice porridge for her. And then I think we should be good. It's just such a beige meal, you know? All the foods, they're so beige. Okay, caster mastery. Final repeat of spells has more area of effect. Okay, I don't need that. I think I'd go pick up a little bit more life over here. That would be helpful. And then I should probably look into getting another max power charge. That would be nice. That's on the other side of the tree, unfortunately, but hopefully it's fine. Okay. Look at all the frost bolts. Okay, just be careful, don't get hit by that thing. It might hurt.
When I'm ready and not
Such resilience.
Nice.
Sweep the trappings of past emperors aside. Make your empire.
That was, the first phase was pretty easy. He didn't really do too much damage either, which is helping me build up my confidence a little bit. What level is this? This is level 68 area, so it is, you know, it's not a low area. Oh god, don't get wrecked here. Okay. This is correct. Keep going this way. The general rule with the labs is always the same. Just go to the top right. Like, you could get it wrong, but for the most part, it's like 80% of the time I want to say it's in the top right, the way towards the next zone. You know, sometimes it branches into different areas, but it's almost always top right. Okay. Yeah, like sometimes you'll get it wrong and it won't go to the area you want. But it kind of rarely happens. Like that entrance, actually that's probably it. Yep. Okay, phase 2. He's casting a bunch of curses on me. I don't have remove curse anymore, right? Okay.
Death and loyalty.
I need more mana.
I'm just casting Frostbolt like crazy now. Is he dead?
You are
I think I insta-phased him. But he was just not, you know, he's like a gorilla. He doesn't realize he's
Loyalty is
dead.
the fire that spreads quickly if the forest is dry.
Because his HP stopped moving after the first wave of crossbolts. Man, damage is, it's looking so good. We're chunking, man. We're really chunking. Ow, this guy hurts. Okay, gotta be careful here.
When I'm ready and not prepared.
Oh! So there is a doorway to the left, but I feel like it should be this one. Am I right? Yeah. Top right, man. The top right strat. When you get into this map, though, this is the only time where it could be different. I feel like this map where you spawn, like where your entrance spawns on the top left, the layout gets a little messed up. But let's try this top right thing again. So we just keep going this way. Okay, there's the exit. It's the correct one. Top right strat. I'm telling you, man. It's the way to go. Okay, what's a good spot for me? Okay, let's try this.
Is an illusion.
Oh man, he just got destroyed. That felt so good. That felt so good. Get wrecked. And we got a bunch of currency too, that's great. Okay, so first we want to click on the Altar of Ascendancy, just in case we DC. And then Divine Font. Anything good? Enemies affected by Bear Trap take 5% increased damage. Are you kidding me? Okay, Decree of Thunder on kill. I guess I have to put something in my gloves since my boots already have something. And there's no way I'm taking Bear Trap? Forget it. Okay, so I have a choice. I don't think Vile Bastion is the choice. Frigid Wake, which is 15% just straight more damage. And you get this freezing thing, which synergizes with Heat Shiver, admittedly. Or Profane Bloom, which is more clear. I like this purely as like a because it looks cool kind of play. I don't know if it's better. I don't know. I don't know if it's better. I actually don't. But it looks cool, it sounds cool, and I'd love to see explosions. So I'm purely using that as my basis to get those points. It could very well be the wrong decision. Frankly, I don't care. So I don't know. I like Profane Bloom. Like, if you were to ask me why I got it, I'll give you the lamest answer. I like it. That's it. There's no reasonable explanation. I guess the reasonable explanation is I think it gives me better clear. But that's not actually why I got it. The reason was I like it. It makes these cool popping sounds. Hold on, let me show you. Oh wait, they have to get cursed. They have to get cursed. They have to get cursed is the thing. You need to get cursed for that to happen. I didn't consider that. Why didn't I consider that? Hmm. That changes things a little bit, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Okay. Here's what we'll do. First thing, dropping the golem. It's not doing enough for me. Next, we need to rejig our gems a little bit. I think the way we apply curses is not through this cast when damage taken BS, which it's just not gonna work. Cast when damage taken frostbomb is fine. I would need something like Herald of Ice can be here too. Okay. Okay. This is fine. So we take our boots. We 4-link the darn thing. The 4 sockets. Actually, roll the colors. We want blue, 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 blue. Probably. Blue, blue, blue. Green. Sure. Blue, 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 green works. And then we're gonna do 4-link. Okay. This is fine. And, and then we will do...
Hail.
Let's buy some stuff. We're gonna do Arcanist Brand. That's one way of casting it. I don't want to self-cast it. Arcanist Brand is... Huh? Brand. Arcanist Brand. Okay. So this thing attaches to people. When it activates, reduced chaining range, limited projectile range, less AoE, less damage. Okay. Okay, so we do this together with Frostbite. X Bloom? I could try this. I could try Curse Ground as well. That's another option. That's another option. Okay, for now, let's try Hex Bloom. And then I'll do Pentempest Shield first. Tempest Shield, Arctic Armor. That's still fine. Nothing changes there. Okay. Actually, I have space. I don't... I can still do something like this. This is fine. And the Curse Ground, I'll just set it aside and see if it's better. I'll try it out. And for now, I'm just going to drop Arcanist Brand onto people. And then I'm going to hit them. Okay, let's give that a try. Optimally, what I would want to do is I would want some sort of curse on hit. Either on my gloves or on my ring or something. But if I can't do that, you know, Arctic Brand will have to do. Wait, how much does Arctic... Does this do any damage right now? It doesn't. It just curses. Okay. Well, right now there's no need to curse them because they're actually just getting one-shotted without me even needing to curse them. But I suppose once at a later date, I could do it. In which case, there's no need. There's no need to do this Arcanist Brand stuff. I can just curse ground and call it a day. I don't need this Hex Bloom either. Right? I could just curse the ground. I'll self-cast it. It's fine. Just more buttons to press. It might actually be more fun to do it that way. This looks pretty cool, actually. Curse ground is huge AoE. What the heck? You can only have one curse ground. They have less cold resistance. Creates curse ground for 15 seconds. Yeah, this is fine. And I could even do something like faster casting. Ooh, yeah. Faster casting. That's a good idea. Okay, I'm gonna self-cast Curse Ground. This is getting a little wild. I don't know, man. I don't know if this is the way, but we're gonna throw faster casting onto here. Okay. This is kind of weird. I don't know, man. How fast is it? Pretty fast. Okay. It feels pretty good. It feels better than casting Arcanist Brand for sure. And the AoE of this thing is just big enough that it doesn't matter if... Nice. This is nice. Is Curse Ground bait? I don't actually know. Who's messaging now?
When I'm ready and not before.
Alright, sorry. Wife is still messaging me about my daughter. It's always about my daughter. Now it's about what shoes should we buy her. If you guys don't have kids, eventually you'll realize that once you have kids, your life just revolves around your kids. And it might seem scary, but it's okay. That's just the way it is. You just accept it and it's okay. My daughter, she's starting daycare in a week. And there's like all kinds of stuff you gotta buy. You gotta, obviously diapers and stuff, but like, 2 sets of shoes, indoor shoes, outdoor shoes, winter boots, rain boots, friggin' winter, like, it's not winter yet, but it's gonna be fall soon. And just like, you need all kinds of stuff. So my wife is shopping right now for boots and this and that, all the knickknacks that she's gonna need. Okay, here we go. This is the Kitava fight.
I shall strike you down.
It should be okay. Throw down the curse. Oh, why am I taking so much damage? What the heck? Ow.
Need more mana.
I actually can't see it. Oh, that's a problem. I can't see the stuff he's doing to me. Okay, lay down the curse. Lay down the curse. Okay, here we go. Lay down the curse over there. Send the frost bolts. This is such an enclosed space. I should be doing a lot of damage to Kitava. Yeah, you can hit me. That's fine. That should get him phased. Okay, not enough yet. That should get him phased. Oh my god, we're doing so much damage. There's AoE on the ground that I can't see though. Again. Oh my god, I can't see it. I see that there's a problem with this build, huh? There's a visual problem. But otherwise, it's so good. He's dead. Just gotta kill the heart now. What the heck? Okay. Okay. We did it. Now we lose more resistances, which is kind of scary. Do I even have a space where I can craft more resistances? Literally don't. I would have to get it on my wand. Do I really have to do something that crazy? Actually, I could re-roll this ring and try and get more resistances. That's another thing I could do. But I don't have that many chaoses, do I? I kind of do. Can I just chaos roll my ring? Okay, 2 passive points. Fantastic. That is to get more life. Sweet, now we're at 2700. Still very low. Hardly any life on this character. The chest armor is fine. The boots are fine. Really, the only place I could get some resistances is on this ring. So, I guess I'm gonna chaos roll it. I don't have any other currencies right now. And I'm just hoping to hit one. I'm hoping to hit 2 resistances. If I hit 1, it's fine. That's okay. 10 to all elemental resistances is pretty good. And I got mana too. But that cost us 2 chaos. But now I can craft dual resistance, right? Fire and cold? Fire and
not before.
lightning? Fire and lightning resistance. And that brings me up to 75, 75, 67. Oh, these gloves have an open suffix. So I could just do fire and lightning again. And I'm good. Sweet. Sweet. Resistances are officially fixed. Okay, I do not need Arcanist Brand. I think Arcanist Brand is not the play. Hex Bloom is an interesting play. So Cursed Ground was interesting. Let's try Hex Bloom now. I don't know if that makes it any easier. Oh my god, it is an hour 19. Okay, we'll try it next time. We are going to the epilogue, I think, right? So we have to talk to... I don't know who. Lily? Set sail from Oriath.
Exile, wake up. Commander Kirak has requested your presence in the...
Till next time, shall we keep...
And then make sure you get the crafting recipe over here. Movement speed and flask enchantments. It's a pretty good one. You should probably get it. Okay, and then we go over here. And then slash passives. I got all of my passive quests, right? Good. Got all my passive rewards. Talk to Kirak. And we get our first map. I think I have an arena map. I'm pretty sure. Let's get this plateau map. Let's see, what maps do I have? Oh, I have a bunch of plateaus already. Oops. Oh well, it's okay. And this is where we end this episode right here. We are finally in maps. Today's Wednesday, so it took us Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 6 days. I played is probably a lot. It's over 24 hours? That's not realistic. I did not play that much. I can guarantee you I did not play that much. A lot of it is probably me having it open on the Steam Deck and falling asleep. Yep, that's what it is. I did play, admittedly, I did play a lot of the tournament stuff and a lot of heists. And I had it open a lot in the mornings, but 24 hours, really? Okay, well, anyways, we are now, if we've done Act 10, we are now in maps, and we'll be trying out maps next episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, as always, you can leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more updates in the future. Otherwise, keep in touch, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.